Okay, we're gonna start right now. Hey everyone, my name is KOKOStern and with me is Onin. Onin, say hi.
Hi.
That's Onin. He's talkative. And welcome to Pubwatch, where we go through pro players' pub games and try and find the epic plays among the sea of Dagon 5s and other viable builds. So before we start, I just want to say thank you for all the Gosu Gamers people who helped me out today and yesterday with setting this up. And with that, Oni, what do we have today?
Today we've got a bunch of replays from the Na'vi guys. Because hey, even Na'vi does pub stomps. And even Na'vi sometimes fails at pub stomping. And that's what we're here for.
Totally. So without further ado, we already have the first replay loaded up and at 2 minutes, which is just a start. So we're going to start it off. Onin, are you ready?
I am ready.
Yeah, okay, so 3, 2, 1, play.
Prepare.
Playing.
Yeah, so we have to count it off because you can't actually watch replays with other people.
Yeah, we got to sync it up a little bit, but that shouldn't be a problem.
Yep. So we have Puppy at the dire side as Visage. With him is Love Vikachu, which we think is Dendi, right?
We know it's Dendi.
We know it's Dendi.
You can track a Steam profile if you don't believe us.
Yeah, and OS Stylish at the top.
Which is XBOCT.
Which is a Vost, yeah. And Vikachu, which is, we think, Dendi's girlfriend, right?
Yeah, at least we've had no evidence to the contrary. And hey, if that heart means something, Dendi's name, then it's probably girlfriend status.
Lovely. And we have Fury, which we have no idea who that is.
It's just a lucky guy who happened to be cute with Na'vi.
Yeah.
Wouldn't everyone like to be that guy?
Might be. And we have on the Radiant team people that we have no idea who that is. We have Nyx, SK, Ruby going top, Magnetor going to be mid against Dendi. Let's see how that goes. Morphling at the bottom against Dendi's girlfriend. And this is going to be pretty interesting, I think, to say the least. Yep, it's actually interesting to see Nyx Assassin. I mean, we picked this game. Oh, there's a small pause, right? Right here.
Yeah, we can just talk through it, actually.
Yeah, we can just talk through it. It lasts about a minute. And we have, of course, this Nyx Assassin, which is a hero I love watching because he kills things very quickly. I mean, he just pops up and kills you very quickly, and I remember him back in the Dota days being simply fun to play and fun to watch. And we haven't seen even pro matches at all, have we?
We have seen a few of them, especially now that this Spiked Carapace has been buffed. He's actually somewhat viable as a counter to specific nuke-based heroes. Mm-hmm. We've actually seen him in one match at the International too. Everyone was thinking, why the hell did you pick him, Puppy? It didn't work at all. His answer was simple. Spiked Carapace does a lot of damage to a Keeper of the Light using Illuminate. Sadly, he didn't really use Spiked Carapace to counter Illuminate much, and that's why they lost that game.
Yep, and we have Puppy as Visage, which is another really cool hero that we never get to watch. Has some really interesting abilities that, personally, I had to look through because I didn't actually remember them. Grave Chill slows down the hero that he casted it on and speeds him up. The tooltip is actually doesn't say how much is the slow. I think it's 32% at level 4, if I'm not wrong.
Yep. It's 32% on every level, and the duration increases as you level it up. And It's both movement speed and attack speed, so pretty good on carries.
Yep, and his Soul Assumption deals damage depending on how much damage people around you got, right?
Indeed. You can see above him there's a few little squares.
Yep,
they fill up as heroes around him take damage, and based on how many squares are filled, the damage increases.
Yep, so that's an interesting hero. In the middle we have Dendi, and against the Magnetor that's not doing so well. And we can pull up the last hits and denies and see that Havorst is a farmer who is already doing the best, even better than Dendi.
No, we already knew that.
Yeah.
And it's also partially because this lane is not really contesting him all that much. It might be just the jitters, because hey, you're playing against pros here.
Yeah, actually, we missed at the beginning, but if I'll press enter, we can see the chat. Oh shit, Puppy. is the first thing that Rubik says at the real beginning of the game. So I guess the jitters are getting them. That's actually pretty much the theme of this game, I think, because they're just scared to face off against Na'Vi.
Yeah, you can already see it in the top lane. You have an SK Rubik lane here against a Visage Nyx Assassin lane, which isn't the worst in the game, but they should be pretty equal in killing power. But you see that the Radiant lane is really falling back at every moment. They're just...
Yeah, they're scared.
They don't want to get any bit too close to that creep wave.
Yep, it's actually... Oh, you can see Sand King is trying to get Puppy, and even stunning him, or they're going to get the first blood here. Pull to the top, and Puppy is one hit away. Pops the salve. And nope, they can't follow it up. Stun was too late, and they hesitated a bit.
Yep. And for some reason, even though Nyx Assassin is already level 3, the Rubik is still level 1. If he just got a little bit more XP, could have actually gotten that kill.
Yeah, there we go, he's level 2. Finally. Puppy is level 1 as well, so he's not really close to the creeps in any way. So you could say this is a carry lane where the carry gets all the experience and the support isn't. But they should be much closer. I mean, it's not a tri-lane, it's not an aggressive tri-lane that they have to back off.
Exactly.
Yeah. And let's look at the bottom lane where we have Morphling. If you look at the last hits and denies, he's doing okay, but nothing like Puppy or Dendi. Dendi in the middle having not too much trouble with Magnus, almost trading blows, almost killing each other.
A Shadow Fiend should pretty easily win against the Magnus.
Yeah.
You need to get a few last hits in early to get your souls up. As soon as you get that, you get a really good animation. You can harass that Magnus all day long. And the only thing he has is Shockwave. And that runs out eventually.
Yeah, you don't have Soul Ring and Bottle and Arcane Boots at the start. And at the bottom we have Morphling.
Well, we've got an Initiate on the top lane.
Oh, and we have the Force Blood. I can't believe I missed that.
Yep, there's even a courier going down.
As a courier going down, wow.
So that's actually what the lane was afraid of, but it took till Puppy's level 3 before they actually got it off. Initiating stun by the Nyx Assassin, followed by a bunch of right clicks, and a really powerful Soul Assumption nuke to get the first blood off.
Yep, and the courier was there, so they just got him.
Which is a really nice gold boost for the whole team.
Yep, that's lovely. Man, I missed the first blood. That's professional, isn't it?
Fury and TP'd mid.
And what are we going to see? But he's pretty much alone here. I mean, Dendi isn't following up. And he's going to get away. No one has boots yet.
Dendi could have been close enough to join in that, but the Magnus...
Open wounds, getting stuck with the Trents. I don't think that was intentional. SK is here as well. Gets sniped by Dendi. Prophet is still alive. And Nyx gets him. Is Magnus going to get back? Yeah. And Shadow Rays. Nope. So Dendi's fighting Nyx, but he pops the regeneration and Nyx backs off.
Or he's just trying to
get him. Yeah. Okay, blocked by the trees. He's dead. Totally dead. There we go. And SK doesn't even go in. He's scared of Dendi. As he should be.
I would be.
And Morphling killed Queen of Pain at the bottom lane. That was quick.
No idea. He's not supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Well, it is Dendi's girlfriend.
Yeah, we all know how...
girlfriends play.
We've all seen Star Ladder.
Yeah, and at the top, just Rubik level 2 against 6 and 4. He just dies to just nukes and last hits. Vendetta was also popped by a Vorst here.
You know that if someone's level 6 when you're level 2, you're not having a very good game.
Yeah, he's just staying back way too much. And Sand King is level 3, was also made a trip to the mid lane, but can't actually get anything up. They have absolutely nothing.
At least the Sand King is somewhat able to survive on that lane, because if the Nerubian Assassin does decide to stun him, he can just Sandstorm and be pretty much fine.
Yep. And if we look at the gold graphs, you can already see the Na'Vi team with 3,000. It's not much. It isn't much, but it is a very nice amount.
Well, by 6 minutes, 6,000.
Yeah, it's
quite
pretty
a lot,
scary.
actually.
And we're at 4-2, so they're not destroying them. But
Not
they
yet.
are destroying them on levels and experience, at least at the top lane, which just Rubik is still level 2.
Well, also in the mid lane, if you look at the gold per minute, you see that Dandy's already at 370, whereas the Magnus is just hanging out with 200.
Yep.
That's quite a significant difference, especially for a mid lane matchup.
Well, Shadow Fiend mid, if there's nothing to destroy him, then he just gets huge. I mean, look at that last hit damage. He has no problem.
Usually in most mid lane matchups, even if one of the heroes takes an advantage, it's usually not all that significant. It's like at most some 70 GPM or maybe 1 or 2 kills. But this is pretty much half useless Magnus versus free farming Shadow Fiend. That's pretty extreme.
Yep, while you were talking, I didn't want to interrupt you. Puppy and Avorth just destroyed SK. Just destroyed him. Limping back with still no boots, absolutely nothing. And Rubik has enough money for boots, but is scared to go off. He's still level 2. I can't believe he's still level 2.
I'm not sure why he's even staying on this lane. He could easily just rotate bottom and get a gank off with his Morphling.
He could also stand a bit closer to the creep line and get level... Oh, he just now got level 3, but he's really staying so far back. He should be scared. He very much should be scared at this point, but he can still be behind the trees, be careful, and get some experience.
At the very least, just make a decision, because standing here out of experience range in a lane where nothing is happening, you're just not useful and you're not achieving anything.
Yep. That's just the jitters. I mean, you're playing against Puppy. That's got to be scary. And Shadow Fiend's doing very well. Has DD on him right now. Magnus has decided to go back to base. And Morphling is doing okay here.
He should be looking out right now, because
he has a very low amount of HP.
Yeah, he realizes that a single stream could have killed him, at least, but if his stream were level 3.
She doesn't have Sonic Wave.
That's female Dota for you.
She could just kill him with it, but she doesn't have it.
She also decided to scale 2 points into Blink, because, well, she is on an off lane, so you might think that's going to be useful. But if she had the level 3 Scream, she could have possibly gotten killed there.
I think she could have just jumped him and screamed, and he was a Shadow Strike. At one point he was at 200 HP. He's actually right now 200 HP. Scream and one last hit would get him if she blinks in. Pretty sure.
But he could potentially dodge it with a waveform, and...
Yeah, I think it's the jitters on her side. I mean, just being timid of jumping in.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And Radiant top tower just getting attacked. We have Visage.
And he just got ganked by the Sand King and Magnus throwing.
And Magnus does drop. SK does drop too. Nature's Prophet coming in, and they all survived. That's just teamwork. Nature's Prophet coming in.
And a really good Requiem of Souls from the Shadow Fiend too.
Yep, Morphling rotated in the mid.
Top tower has fallen.
And top, like we said earlier, Visage finally has his familiars which are destructive, really. That stun that they can, just what we saw right now, that stuns everyone who's nearby. So with a bit of micro, which Puppy is known for, with his Chen and Lycanthrope. Very easy to use for him. And they're just going to...
It is going mid, because why the hell?
They're going mid through the tower. Dandy's running away, but Grave Shield Magnus stuns Carapace. Magnus going down. Nature's Prophet TP'd in. Not going on the Morphling, and
they get the
two raises. Oh, and we have a Nyx. Yeah, the Nature's Prophet ultimate did get him, and Morphling came in with a waveform and killed off.
But he took some pretty significant damage before he could get that kill, so maybe they're going to get this one.
Probably. Just a stun. And we have the Visage.
Not morphing.
But there's no need.
Too
Gonna
late.
get the mid tower.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Fortification is going to hold them off a bit, but this is dead.
Yeah, they could just stay here. There's no one who's going to TP and to contest it. Well, actually, Magnus should be able to TP. Well, he's got a cooldown. That's just...
That's just unlucky.
Inconvenient.
Yep. And we have Nature's Prophet already with a medallion. If you look at the items, Lifestealer managed to get his Hand of Midas but no one else has pretty much anything. And we have open wounds on Furion, but he can't actually follow it up with anything. The bottom lane.
Oh, Puppy is dead.
Yeah.
You get hit by a gang from the Rubik and the Magnus. Skewer in, reverse polarity, can't go anywhere, you're dead.
Yep. And on the bottom lane we have initiation here. Is Nyx going to go down? Seems like it. One hit.
Ow.
Shadow Fiend does so much damage, and Morphling waveformed in to get Furion. Did get him, and immediately was shot down by Shadow Fiend, who does so much damage. I mean, it's 12 minutes, he's level 11, does so much damage. And we have Nyx Assassin destroying Magnetor in the middle. Not going to TP out in time. And we have smoked up Rubik and SK, deciding, no. We're not going to go in, that's just stupid. Rubik is level 4.
Yep. Level 4 and level 5. You may have a double damage rune, but you need a little bit more than that.
Yeah, just a last hit, one Shadow Raise, and you're dead. So quickly. Level 12 Shadow Fiend against level 5 Rubik. 4. Can't really do anything. SK still smoked up, but this is just a pub stomp. Morphling TP's in, and Shadow Fiend doesn't care. Shadow Fiend's just there.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, they're just there, they don't care.
They've got the strength, they want to kill people, so let's go somewhere where we're able to kill people.
No one is double digits except for Morphling in terms of levels. And they're just, it's 2v4, but the Radiant, is they're going to go in. Ultimate, Rubik. Nope. They just don't care, they're just hanging around. This is a pub stomp, this is so much a pub stomp.
Yep, this is pretty much the definition.
Yeah, we're not, we can do whatever the hell we want. I mean, you
can also tell that the Radiant team is aware of how much they're being stomped, because we've now got 3 people just hanging around behind the tier 2 tower, and they're afraid to go anywhere past it, they're afraid to find ganks anywhere, and this is exactly why.
Yep, Nyx Assassin has a Dagon, just zoom, burst, and Magnetor dies a meter away from his tower, just a couple of inches. The bottom lane, they're Furion going for that tower. Queen of Pain, are they going to get Nyx?
Do they even
Queen
want
goes
Nyx?
up. Yeah, they want Nyx.
They do.
Nyx gets Queen of Pain, and the tower drops to the Dire. And back at mid...
They're still hanging around here.
Hanging about. Yeah, Visage finally joining them, Puppy. With nice farm. Going to have his Aghanim Scepter pretty soon.
It's actually interesting to see that Puppy just thinks, nah, I'm not going to join these ganks, I'm going to farm myself an Aghanims.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be there. They can. I mean, you saw 2 people hanging around at the 13-minute mark when there were 4 Radiant heroes just waiting around, really. And Puppy's getting
scared to initiate.
Yeah, they're scared to do anything. And we have Nyx Assassin. Is he going to drop? No, that Carapace. And Rubik drops him down so he could escape pretty simply.
Oh, that's a very questionable play.
Yeah, wow, that was an ultimate. That didn't do anything. Queen of Pain jumps, screams, he's dead. Is this guy going to get away? Nope. Killing spree for Nyx. That's just sad to watch, really.
It's also kind of typical that the Radiant team only thought about initiating once the Dire team started being here with 4 people instead of just 2.
Oh, this is really a pump stomp. The tower's going to go down very easily. Pump stomp is pump stomp, you know? This is just Navi having fun with all kinds of random heroes and destroying people. And we saw at the start, it's just, oh shit, Puppy. And this is the entire situation.
Yep. Although there is one slight upside for the Dire team, they do have a Nyx who has kind of respectable net worth.
And here we see Nyx following Dendi around. Actually, I've prepared something for it. We can hear. Yep, that's pretty much, that's Benny Hill for you. That's a conga line, guys. They don't care. Nice train, and the Visage Familiars are just joining in, yep. That's just lovely, he doesn't care.
It almost seems like Navi's getting bored.
Yep. Okay, blink out, waveforms in, tries to get Dendy, but that doesn't work. Gets sprouted immediately. Scream. Morphling gets picked off. Sand King is stunned in, and he's ulting. He's going to get Nyx Assassin, probably so. He's dead. Ulti by Dendy, but nothing really is happening here.
So how long has it been since the Radiant team got a kill in the first place?
I think it was a long time. It's 27.
Probably about 3 minutes or something.
Magnus hanging around. Dendy doesn't care. And Prophet sprouting. Ultimate, and oh, he's going to get it.
And
no, the sprout.
No.
That was so close. Lifesteal, oh, he wants Dendy, and he's getting him. One hit.
Well, everyone wants
2
Dendy.
hits. Everyone wants Dendy, indeed. And he's just going to
For
die.
the paper, his life.
He died.
Get a nice body block by Puppy.
Totally worth it, though. I'd say it's totally worth it, man.
Anything is worth killing Dendy. Especially if you make a screenshot of it.
But it's Pikachu. Actually, I didn't... Ooh, we have a call for Roshan. Nyx is asking him to wait a second. So he gets
Yeah, he wants a piece of that meat too.
Yeah.
He wants to resurrect and contest it.
Yeah, I'm sure he can. Actually, Nyx has a decent farm.
Yeah, his net worth is actually higher than, well, the non-farming heroes on the Dire side.
Yeah, but everybody else is... wow, net worth for SK, 700. Does he have boots? Yes, he does have boots.
He has boots and a few iron branches, and nothing else whatsoever.
Pro play, man. Yeah, iron branches used to be called GG branches back in Dota and years ago. And there was a thing that you buy one GG branch and you keep it for the entire game because it ensures a good game.
Exactly. But buy more than one, and we can't really guarantee it.
Yep, Nyx Assassin already has Eel Scepter and Dagon, still one. Magnus has nothing, really. And wow, that was a skewer stun. That was a nice avoidance of the stun by skewer.
Or it was a really bad miss by Host. That just depends on how you want to interpret it.
It's possible. And Roshan is going to go down very easily. They have a Prophet, Trent's stacking it up. He's going to get it, Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, Roshan dies really fast to the combination of a Medallion and Shadow Fiend's minus armor. Total of 12 minus armor is pretty significant already. You can already see in Dendy's stash, he wants a Desolator, he wants minus 18.
Well, that's going to arrive very quickly. Lifestealer with a drum. Not really sure where he got a drum.
Probably because he wants as cheap items as possible, because he knows that Navi wants to take as many fights as possible, so the quicker he can get some kind of benefit up, the better it can be for his team.
Yep, we just saw at the top Puppy using the Familiars to stun Morphling so he could deny the tower, and then Morphling waveforms and gets back. In the mid, we have... what else? A Horse and Shadow Fiend just killing. We have a big team fight here. Reverse polarity going on. Knights coming out. Just SK dying so far.
And we've also got the Aegis from the
Yeah,
Nyx
the Aegis from Nyx Assassin did pop. Everybody's really low HP. Lifestealer wants Dendy, who else? And he just dies the last hits. He just really, they're just destroying them.
Open Wounds is not that good on hasted heroes.
Yep. And Dendy has his Desolator. That was an SK with an ultimate, and no, he couldn't kill Dendy. Oh, that's sad. And he's going to pay for his life. No, he had still a Tengu from the beginning of the game. See, now that's thinking. And
Was it from the beginning, or did he just rebuy those?
I'm pretty sure it was from the beginning. Because he was
like
either dead or dead.
If I've got spare slots, I like to just rebuy tangos every now and then just to get out of those sprouts.
Yeah, especially against Prophet. And Visage has his Aghanim Scepter, so 3 familiars. Rubik is going to be disintegrated by Nyx Assassin. And we have 25 kills on the Navi side.
In 20 minutes, or 21.
Yeah, and 8. Radiant have 9 kills, that's still nice. Fortification's going to delay this tower.
You could call it 9 kills, or you could call it 9 times Navi overextended and fed.
And Nyx
hey, let's not be
jumps
negative
in,
Nancy.
Morphling waving in, Nyx coming out of him. Nyx Assassin, Nyx. That's confusing. NA, going in Vendetta, he wants Nyx. And he's going to get him. Yep, he even managed to get the last hit. Morphling going down. Shockwaves aren't much help. And we can see Rubik actually stole Soul Assumption. No deaths yet. Someone died.
Kind of also noticed that part of the Morphling surviving there was because he decided to buy a Shadow Amulet. That's not...
Hey, that's useful.
Well, it's useful for not getting killed, which is pretty much the only thing he seems to care about at this point.
Well, that should be the top of his... at the top of his mind with him getting pub stomped so much.
Yeah, but not getting killed doesn't really mean you do any kills yourself, and can't win the game without kills.
And Shadow Fiend dies. Buys back, Visage dies. Morphling again with the Shadow Amulet. He survives, look at him.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
NA limping. No, he's gonna make it.
Is he? There's a Shadow Strike. No,
no, come on, he has more strength. He's not... He knows what he's doing, he's not that terrible. Dagon 3 on NA.
Not that terrible, a ringing endorsement.
And Lifestealer, actually, if Denny would have just last hit him, I think he would have died. Again.
Usually the last people, they die, yes.
And... Wow,
and then
almost,
he dies again.
Yeah, Dainty dies again, and Nyx Assassin almost managing to run away. And surviving it, actually.
I don't think he's trying to run away.
Yeah, he just destroyed Rubik in one hit. And no, Morphling could not get him. And he's just hanging around, he doesn't care. Get back, you have nothing. No, he's just hanging around. He's going to die for no reason.
Yeah, man, he's squashed.
He's a Yules himself.
Yep.
That didn't work against...
Like Carapace.
Lifesteal was still
that doesn't
raged.
help.
Yeah, Lifesteal was still raged. So that didn't help. Puppy finally getting back after being dead for a while. And we have Dendy's girlfriend. I like calling her Dendy's girlfriend, you know?
Yeah, that's a much better identity than Pikachu.
Yeah. Pikachu, is he one of the... It actually interests me, I didn't check it. I should check it. Is he like the lower than Pikachu?
I think it's a pun. I think her name is Victoria, and so Pikachu.
That makes sense. Prophet getting wailed by Magnus and dies to Magnus. Nyx, not sure if he wants to go in or not. Rubik.
Man up, go in. It's not like you're not feeding already.
And Magnus is invisible. Invisibility rune does have reverse polarity. So they can go on Visage, and they should. Magnus?
Or should they?
Magnus not doing anything. Just trying to...
Do it.
And reverse polarity? Reverse polarity? No? Why not? Come on, you're 3 here. I mean, he has familiars.
And now it's too late.
Yep, it's too late. I really don't know why.
He's trying to body block Puppy, but space isn't tight enough for that. Or he just didn't get the right spots.
I think it's the jitters, man. It's the jitters.
Or maybe he just thinks that the only way we're gonna turn this around and get a chance at winning against Navi is if I keep these key team fight abilities for the best possible moment.
Hey, it's 110 cooldown. And he does use it on Shadow Fiend alone, and gets it with the help of SK. Prophet TP'd in, kills Magnus, but is he going to survive?
Well, in that case he was just trying to save it for Dendy instead of Puppy. Because hey, killing Dendy.
Yeah, killing Dendy. Yep, force-stuffs himself out. He's just fine. And at the top we have NA versus Morphling. Let's see what happens. Mana Burn, Carapace, he's invisible.
I'm putting my bets on Morphling.
Hmm? What was that?
I'm putting my bets on Morphling. And I guess I win.
Yeah, he made it. And that was a waveform but didn't get up, but Queen of Pain follows him up. So, and she does get off the dust. So it seems like Morphling's gonna die.
Bodota.
That was an epic fail, truly.
Just say interesting.
That was interesting, I'm sorry. That was good play, Morphling. That was... No, dude, if NA wasn't there, he would have made it off, because Queen of Pain blinked up, and she couldn't get him. I mean, maybe he thought about it. It's a possibility.
And the Nyx gets destroyed again.
Yep, that is true.
Dagon's
still level 3.
Which is real disappointment. We're here to see the Dagon 5s.
Yeah, come on, Dagon 5s, man. Get it, of course, get it. He might be going for an E-Blade, though. I mean, you know, E-Blade is incredible for more burst damage.
Yep.
If his farm corrected. And Rubik has power treads. Rubik managed to do
Wow,
something.
isn't he rich?
Yeah, man. I mean, look at SK. He doesn't. I mean, he can buy them. He actually probably saving up for... That's just sad. Probably saving up for...
Blick Dagger ever.
Yeah. For a Blick Dagger. And at the top, Shadow Fiend's just pushing the lanes. And the question is, when are they going to get a Rax and just finish this?
That's always the question in these kinds of pop stomps.
Yeah, when are you going to stop playing around?
Barely enough resistance that you can't just run uphill and take the game immediately. But you're at such a massive advantage.
I'm pretty sure they can get him. That was an incredible reverse polarity. Very good job. Is it going to be enough? Visage actually drops. Lifestealer stuck in Sprout. And is he going to get... No, Vendetta. Wow, that was just... That was a shotgun NA. Wolfling not going to survive this probably. Sand King jumps in, ults, and gets... Yeah, he got both of them. Lovely. That was a great...
Too bad it's a little bit too late to still win this team fight.
Yeah, no, the team fight is pretty well done, but top, Dendi just got top. I mean, while this was happening, I guess he decided, fine, let's finish this.
Yeah, because hey, if you're already almost winning a team fight with 4 people, why do you even need the hard carry?
Yeah, 33-18. Actually, kind of... I mean, Radiant aren't doing that poorly. Nyx has his armlet, which is nice. Does have his armlet.
And they might get the kill on Dendi.
Ooh, 3 people. Is he gonna ult? Nope. Stun, pull back, and he dies, dealing a lot of damage to everyone with his ultimate, with his souls.
With his mini ultimate.
Mini ultimate, yeah, half ultimate, if you will.
With his pinata, as Toby likes to call it.
A pinata. I haven't heard that actually. And they're gonna go for Roshan again.
Yeah,
Why
you kill
not?
a Shadow Fiend and all the nice little souls come out.
Yeah.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
You know, why finish the game when you could get Roshan, right?
Yeah, of course. You just almost lost the team fight. You can't let that happen again.
They actually lost it. Yeah, they actually lost top tower. I mean, no, it was denied. I'm sorry. They haven't lost the tower. The top tower was denied. Doesn't count.
It half counts. So they're half the tower down.
Half a tower down against Rax at the top. I think this qualifies as a pub stomp. I'm pretty sure. And I hope they're going to finish it now.
What, are you getting bored already?
Well, it's just sad, you know. It's sad to watch these type of things. I mean, as we saw before with just hanging around 2 versus 4, that's just abusing your power, really, abusing your power.
And that's another way to put it.
Mm-hmm. And there's no forfeit yet, so you can't just leave the game.
That's actually maybe a good question. Should there even be a forfeit? Because this game is not completely over yet.
Well, that's hopeful. I mean,
The Radiant has some pretty nice team fight abilities, and they've got some farm on Nyx, and
no doubt,
a little more fling.
But they're timid. They're scared. I mean, in terms of execution, they just can't do it. And that's almost proper way. I mean, they did kill Dendi, and they're doing pretty well. And Nyx Assassin pops the Aegis. And are they going to get him? Do they have... Yeah, they do. They have a Worn Down.
The funny part is that the Magnus actually reversed polarity 2 heroes, while the Sand King epicentered a completely different one.
Yeah, that's what I said. Execution, not full. But in 5 seconds, he has Vendetta again. Carapace, and... Yep, he's in Vendetta. He
But
really wants to kill...
Sand.
He did kill Sand King, though. But he dies for it. Totally worth it, though. Totally worth it. And at the bottom, Visage, obviously, destroying the tower. But hey, you're right. I mean, if it'll come off a really good reverse polarity with the SK ultimate, that could work. They could get almost a team wipe. But I don't see that happening.
Yeah, and there's also the fact that Na'Vi just won't let them, because...
Yeah, they're still pushing.
Yeah, they can split push so easily. They can just let Denny do something else less have the whole team on one lane and Dandy on the other. And
Puppy on the other.
yeah, and just
Puppy
one of
comes
them
in.
will die, and if at all, and the other will get a tower, maybe get Rax, and
Yeah, Puppy
not
with the
be so
familiars. Puppy with the
What?
familiars and Profit, easily.
mhm.
Man, I wish
Really
we'd
good.
see Visage more in top games, because I think Puppy can play him. I mean, Puppy knows his micro, and it's a pretty cool hero.
Yeah, you could actually start seeing Visage more in the future because we're seeing in the Chinese scene that tri-lanes are getting a lot more popular, as in offensive tri-lanes, with some really powerful supports like Lina, like Yakiro. And Visage is really good in offensive tri-lanes. That Soul Assumption does so much damage.
Yep, well, we'll just have to wait and see if he actually jumps in.
It also depends on whether that metagame ever even transitions to the European scene.
Yeah, the Asian scene is very different. And Magnus skewers up, doesn't matter, that Soul Assumption destroys him. And are we going to finally finish this? Magnus dead for 60 seconds, no reverse polarity.
It's pretty much the best opening you can get.
Yep.
But then he's pushing out the top lane instead.
Well, yeah, at the bottom, let them fight. And that was a complete
And the
miss of SK.
epicenter hits almost no one.
There was an epicenter? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I'm not
That-
sure what happened there. I think the Sand King just forgot to blink. And then when more than half of his ultimate was over, he decided, nah, I'm gonna blink in anyway, and no one really cared.
Everybody on such low HP, but... And SK does stun in and get Dendi, which is the most important thing, like we stated earlier. And you know,
Always get Dandy.
Dendi's dead. My job here is done. That's a team wipe. It was just a huge team fight. It just destroyed them. There's no need to even talk about it.
The funniest part is if you actually look at the stats right now, Dandy is 7 and 8. He's actually not positive in KD.
Well, that's totally that. I hope you
If
win
that's not a
Starlight.
victory for the Radiant side, I don't know what is. Well, I
And-
guess killing Throne is a victory, but
No, dude, Dendi in a game like this, Dendi with a negative score.
Middle tower.
Negative score, it says it all. And the Rubik wished them to win Starlighter. They did go off to win Starlighter. This is a game from a while ago. Just that's a spoiler, I guess.
Radiant's
And Nyx Assassin did go for that E-Blade. He only has Ghost Scepter, though.
is it Dagon level 5 yet? No, it's still level 3.
No, it's level 3. I'm disappointed, man.
He does have the gold to get a level 5.
Yeah, but he's saving for an E-Blade. Pretty lame, pretty lame. And wow, that was a perfect reverse polarity on everyone. Morphling, waveforming in. Only Prophet dying. Buy him back immediately. Queen of Pain did die. Visage. Nyx Assassin from behind killing Rubik. Is Visage gonna make it? Miss on the skewer. I don't think... Oh, he did die. He did die through an adaptive strike. I don't see Shadow Fiend can do anything here. With the familiar is just no.
But it's a little bit late to get those good team fights off, because all
Yeah,
the racks are down.
They're playing, yeah, all the racks are down.
Towers are going down.
Oh, this is Mega Creeps. Yeah, I think this is pretty much over in the next minute or so. That was a lovely game, man. That was just Navi Pop stomping. That's what we came to see, right? Well, that and other things.
And other things,
That and
indeed.
other things, indeed. Oh, we have interesting things waiting for you in game number 2. Actually, we have 3 games. Hopefully, we'll get through all of them tonight. As Dendi finishes off the Radiant.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Well, it probably also finished off the Dire with how powerful he is right now.
So, yeah, even... Oh, that one was lovely, but he has Ghost Scepter.
Has fallen.
And he does die to Magnus, though.
Radiant's ancient.
It's 1 hit. And yep, it's over. That's it. It's done. Finally, GG.
But then he scores positive. Sorry, Radiant, you did
Damn.
lose.
Damn. So close, man. That was so close. Going to see the scoreboard. Nothing really amazing to see. People getting stuff, so we're going to just go back to me as we move on to the next game. So that was interesting, to say the least, right? I mean, that's watching Nyx Assassin, Vorse playing him, which I've never seen before, Puppy using Visage, which is awesome, and Dendi with Shadow Fiend, which should totally make a comeback in the pro scene, I think, because Shadow Fiend is awesome, isn't he?
Yeah, he already is. A lot of people are using him as kind of pocket pick, because he is still really powerful, and it's gotten a bit more safe to pick him.
Really?
So why not pick him?
Well, I mean, I haven't actually seen him. I wish I could, because that was one of my favorite heroes from back in the day, from long years ago. So we're going to move on to game 2. Do you have it? Are you loading it up?
I'm already loading it up right now.
Already loading it up. Great. And we're going to move on to about 2 minutes, and we're going to start from there.
Indeed.
Again, these are pubs. They're all pick. If you want to find out how we got them, I'm exactly at 2 minutes and 1 second and paused. So if you want to find out how we got them, it's from just Dota Buff, and in the actual client you have community and teams, and you can check out the teams and check out the profiles of all the pro players, and then look at their history and see them playing pubs, which is lovely. Are you at 2 minutes and 1 second?
I am at 2 minutes and 1 second.
Okay, I hope we have the same game when we didn't screw it up. Right? We have Puppy as Axe, right?
Indeed.
Okay, so 2 minutes and 1 second. 3, 2, 1, go. And we'll switch back to the game. And we see Puppy as I switch to free camera. Puppy is Axe. So he does play jungle heroes pretty much exclusively.
Well, this is just not a jungle hero. But yeah, Puppy really likes his jungle heroes or his bare-bones support heroes. Anything else he's not quite as good at.
And we have Dendi as Magnus going mid. Probably will do better than the Magnus we saw last game.
Hopefully.
Yep. He's going to go up against a Tinker from the Radiant side. And at the top we have, I believe that's Art, right?
No, the Silencer is played by Ghost, and there's Denny's girlfriend supporting him as Crystal Maiden, as girls are supposed to.
Are you sure that? I'm pretty sure that's Art, not Horst.
Oh wait, it's AS Stylish. Yeah, that's Art.
Okay, so it's Art.
Ghost always Stylish. They like to.
Yeah, that's the name.
Confuse
like
people. And he's picked the Queen of Pain, and he's going bottom.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. Horst and Queen of Pain. I mean, that's a role we. It's similar here to Nyx Assassin, but this an Invoker and Snowball heroes, I'd say.
And he's got to go off lane against what looking to be Lina, Disruptor, and maybe Nyx lane.
Yeah, that doesn't seem very nice.
But no, the Nyx is actually going woods. You can tell by his item build.
Yeah, definitely. So as we start this off, we have Vorst. Yep, Disruptor, just a Disruptor, and Lina lane at the bottom. She has DD. I don't know if they want to go, but it's Queen of Pain. They can't do much.
Well, you can definitely deny the experience first, which is always a good thing to do.
Yeah, dealing a lot of damage.
That's actually half her health already.
Yeah.
But she's got 6 tangos in herself, so she doesn't really mind all that much.
She'll be fine. And Disruptor trying to get the stats. Let's put up the last hits and denies so we can see how people are doing. And Nyx in the forest, just like you said, that is true. Magnus and Tinker are trading blows. Tinker is going the laser and heat-seeking missile build here, so no more turns of machines. Got his bottle up, which will be arriving shortly. And Magnus already has his bottle, which is great to see.
Yep. Well, timing usually doesn't differ much unless people really screw up their last hits.
Yep. Bounty Hunter at the top lane, Silencer here. And no, this isn't the insane Silencer from 76 yet, right?
I actually don't think that... Oh, there's a first blood, and...
That's the double first blood. Wow, we missed that.
We completely screwed that up.
We completely screwed that up. But how did that happen? I'm guessing, well, they were both really low health and just trading nukes, both TPing in at exactly the same moment. Well, that's a screw up. That's lovely.
Invisibility.
Yep, but pretty typically it also means that there's absolutely no difference in the mid lane. There's slightly more gold now going towards the Tinker, but it's not going to make a big difference.
Yeah. And the question is, who's going to get the runes? Who's going to get boots first, and who's going to get the runes? And we have a bottom rune, top rune. No, we don't have runes yet. And yeah, they're just trading blows for blows. I mean, both of them low HP, low mana.
Yeah, the rune was actually picked up by Queen of Pain, because if you can't do anything on your lane, then at least you can help your mid by checking runes.
Yeah,
Always nice to do.
she's level 1. Wow, Queen of Pain is level 1, so Horse is not doing so well, is he?
Well, it's not that he's not doing well, it's that the Lina is doing a really good job in harassing her as soon as she gets anywhere near the creep wave.
Yeah, and she's being denied even. Wow, she's not even halfway through. I mean,
Yeah,
Lina's almost level 3, Disruptor's level 3. At the mid lane, and we have Axe joining in the fight to get Tinker. And,
Floss doesn't seem too happy with this lane.
Radiant's middle tower.
and remember, this is a pub, so they don't know they're being watched. So they can flame as much as they want, which is always funny to watch. All in good sport, though, all in good sport. And Lifesteal was just killed by a neutral. Was that provoked by anything, or did he just mess up?
I think he just messed up because there's a Wild King War Chief here with 30
Yeah.
HP.
Well, that's great. That is just great.
Last hit too little.
Well, we can't expect that. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember back in the day when suiciding to neutrals was a really common thing because, hey, it's quick respawn, you get all your health back, and if you buy enough items, you don't lose any gold either. So there's really no negative to it. But that was
Interesting
definitely
idea.
a screw up.
I don't think, yeah, I think that was a screw up. That makes sense. And Queen of Pain finally level 3, getting some levels, but on par with Lina, where Disruptor is also level 3, stuck in the creeps right now. And Bounty Hunter doing very well
Magnus is
top.
TPing bottom. I'm not sure why he's TPing bottom, he's level 5.
But hey, they got the kill, man. There was very
So they
simple
did.
Shadow Strike into Skewer and Shockwaves, and they got the kill on Lina. Disruptor was way back pulling the creeps. And Knight's moving back to the forest. I don't think he'll have his Hand of Midas soon because of that death.
It's probably going to be around 10 minutes like usual with Jungle Nyx.
Usually people
Maybe
want it
a little
about
bit
the 8
faster.
minutes. And extension here by Silencer and Pikachu, but they against the Bounty Hunter with they have no detection, so they couldn't get him.
They had a few sentries on lane, but not that far, obviously.
And the mid lane is Tinker going to die. There is an Axe ultimate, so yep, they're probably going to get him. Skewer ults. There we go. That was pretty simple. And I also noticed the really big stack here next to the mid lane.
That's pretty big.
Yep, that's pretty nice. Puppy's been stacking that.
I wonder who's going to put it up, because an axe usually doesn't handle such huge creep waves all that well.
Well, let's see how big he'll make it, because he can still make it bigger. And he can stack it up to 6-7 times pretty comfortably.
It may just be for the Magnus, because with a low cooldown, spammable, high damage nuke, you can get those things down pretty easily. Maybe they want to do it together. We'll see.
And speaking of Axe, though, he's doing extremely well. I mean, he's the top level in the entire map. Yeah, he's stacking them again. He's level 7, and if he'll kill this now, if he'll manage to kill it, and I think he can, actually, because he's so high leveled, he'll be even level 8 or 9.
Find out.
Yeah, we'll find out soon. I mean, is he going
Most
in?
of that... Oh, and there's another kill on...
Queen of Pain,
Axe.
Kill Disruptor, yeah. I think I was alone with a DD rune. And
Yeah.
Puppy is taking them. He did take everything. Level 8.
Damn.
Yeah.
But most of that experience comes from getting 2 kills early, which is actually not all that easy with an axe.
Yeah. Undoubtedly. And Lina dies again to Queen of Pain. So Navi's doing very well this game, too. 7-1.
It's pretty interesting that it's Gewo's doing so well, seeing as he was so shut down early. Hardly got any experience. But then he just got mad and he started killing people.
Well, Magnus did help him out a lot, and Magnus is hiding here. 14 seconds to ultimate. Disruptor, level 4, just level 4, when Queen of Pain is level 6.
He doesn't even have a point in kinetic field. I wonder why he still doesn't do that. I guess it doesn't help against Queen of Pain, at least at this level, but you're gonna get your ultimate, and then you can silence her.
Well, maybe 5 and 6 will be Kinetic Field and Static Storm.
Perhaps, we'll see.
We'll see that. Lena's level 5, and is Dendi showing himself? I'm pretty sure they saw him. Nope.
I don't know, it's night vision, and they're not backing off all that much, but Dendi's alone now, unless Ghost is TPing back soon.
Yep. So he's just sticking around. Dendi's just sticking around here. Bounty Hunter hasn't died yet, as far as I know. No, he's 000. Not getting any farm, obviously, but he is getting levels. He's level 6,
which means he's got his track off, so he can start getting all of the disadvantages he's gotten on lane right back.
Yep, they just need some gank. And he's going for the forest. They might get Puppy here with Tinker. And he initiates immediately.
It was a bit too fast.
Rockets, laser. Are they going to get it? Yeah, Shuri toss. There we go. So that's a track goal he was looking for.
Damn, that track movement speed just so high.
Yeah. And it's better than the movement speed that Axe gets from his Battle Hunger.
Yep. And Dendi and Ghost actually did initiate on the bottom lane, but they got turned around. And
Queen of Pain did die. Yeah,
Ghost actually died under the tower. A little bit too aggressive, maybe.
Yep. So the Radiants got pretty shut down. They died a lot at the early game, but
you can pretty much say they got shut down hard.
Yeah.
If you look at the gold per minute graph, there is 4 red names on the top, and then 5 green names.
Definitely.
So they're getting outfarmed pretty significantly.
Let's look at the gold graphs. Yeah, it's above 3,000, and we're at 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes. Experience did go back towards the Radiant, so we're just at about 2,000. They have an advantage, but it's not huge. I think last game was a bigger advantage around this time.
It was a much bigger advantage. Last game was 6,000 by 6 minutes.
Queen of Pain getting that Tinker here, and they're just going in, they just don't care. Exactly the cockiness that we saw last game. Track on Magnus, and they get Lena ultimate, immediately kills him with Bounty Hunter follow-up. Yeah, why not? Top tower is being destroyed by CM and Silencer, and they're moving to defend it. Let's see what happens here with the fortification, holding them back a little bit. Invisible Bounty Hunter, and they're going to get it. Misses
nope,
the
Arthur
stun.
doesn't want the tower.
Yeah, Arthur doesn't want the tower. Tower's still there. Arthur wants Disruptor, but it's not going to get it, and they both die, and the tower gets denied. Yeah.
That is greed.
Pretty much. So Navi's fucking up. They are
aggressive.
They're being cocky.
Their opponents.
They're being very cocky, and they're going to get Tinker. Yeah, they're starting to fail a little bit. Training blow for both.
The advantage is still clearly in Navi's camp. Still got the gold lead, still got the experience lead.
Yeah, but it dipped back. It dipped back towards the middle, and they're balancing it out.
Yeah, so hopefully this is a little bit of a wake-up call for Navi, that they're not going to keep this up.
Yeah, it just can't be that cocky. Cannot be that cocky. And Lifestealer has his Midas. It's 10 minutes now. I think he got it a minute ago or so.
And speaking of cocky, Ghost has bought face boots on Queen of Pain. This is not a standard build. I should have to explain that.
Okay, that's cocky, definitely. That's definitely stupid.
Creative.
Ooh, and Magnus just barely making it. Puts off the invisibility, and the track is gone. He has reverse polarity. We have an invisible Bounty Hunter. Let's go see what happens mid. Nyx keeps farming, doesn't even care. And Axe also.
He's dead. There's 2 supports hiding in the trees. And there we go.
Yeah, Magnus does die to Tinker, even though they initiated, because just a rocket was enough. That was a Disruptor casts his ultimate and everything. Bounty Hunter makes it. Oh, so close, Queen of Pain, to kill that
Lena has
Bounty Hunter.
managed to miss every single spell of hers.
Yep.
Are they going to deny him?
No.
Deny him?
Die.
Yes. No.
Not really. And Axe just coming in.
Radiant's top
taking a bit of tower
is
hits for no
under
reason and gonna hang back here. They're gonna
You want to find
reinitiate.
him. It's the battle hunger because that's how you play axe. You find a hero, you press W, and you click on that hero.
And Lina gets caught off in the trees here. She was hiding, but hey,
Not
Navi,
good.
Navi look everywhere, man. And they initiate past the tower. They don't care at all. Open wounds on Axe, and he gets glimpsed back.
Yeah, that happens.
Nothing big happens here. Bounty Hunter still wants them.
Thanks,
Not enough. Oh, that was so close. Not enough. And Silencer comes from behind. Gets him. Is he going to get Disruptor? Magnus here. No ultimate. Tinker going to get Silencer? No. Everybody's so low HP. Let's see what happens.
That's dead.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And Axe. Silencer, not afraid of anything, tries to take Nyx off, but doesn't manage to do that. Lina just disintegrates. Crystal Maiden and Axe still running away. He's going to make it, glimpse back. I think he's dead.
Doesn't make it.
But, no, he couldn't get Disruptor. Didn't spin enough.
Got a spin to win.
Yep.
Bottom tower has fallen.
And there we go. There's another almost team wipe.
Yeah, that was almost a team wipe. It was
Only Ghost wasn't there, and he just bought a blink dagger. Ghost, what are you doing?
Hey, viable, double blink, man. Did you see that from the tower? Jumped all the way to Lina. You can't do that. You can't do that without a blink dagger.
That is true. You cannot make such moronic initiates without a blink dagger.
Hey, he got the kill, man. It's fine. If he got the kill, totally viable, man.
Well, it takes more than one kill to pay off a blink dagger, so if he managed to get 10 kills thanks to it, then I'll call it viable.
Well, he's building a Void Stone, so that's probably going to be a sheep stick. So at least now he's going to in the proper direction, you know.
I would expect Eels at this point since he's already going mass mobility. But since he's already gone phase and blink, who really knows what it is?
Well, if it's not sheep stick, it could be a lot of things, but I'm pretty sure it's sheep stick. Unless he's really fucking with us. And, well, Magnus with a DD, that's definitely scary. He doesn't have Empower yet, but that's still scary. Misses the skewer. Great job, Dendi. Dendi missing a skill. When have we seen that?
Radiant's top tower is under
Pretty often, but then again, I watched Dendy far too much.
Crystal Maiden dying to Bounty Hunter trying to cast her ults. Blink Dagger. See? Blink Dagger pays off. Oh, sounds
Should have just blinked normally.
But it's so much
Oh, that's
cooler
a long glimpse.
with a blink. Yeah, that's a long glimpse. And he does die. Queen of Pain's still here. Not a lot of mana, though, so I don't see what she can do against Tinker.
She can scream him, and then go away. Or Shadow Strike and try to right-click him to death, which is not always a good tactic.
Okay, Life Stealer. Come on. Open wound someone. Not Axe. Queen of Pain gets glimpsed back, but... And she blinks exactly the moment that happens, so she didn't get silenced? Is that what happened right now?
I think that's what happened.
I think that was
impressive.
Wait a second, but Lina manages to disintegrate her a second before she dies.
In the last moment, Ghost is not going to be happy about that.
No, he is not going to be happy. Let's see his kills. No, he's 7-2, so he's doing well, but...
He's not going to be happy. He doesn't like that Lina.
Phase Boots and Dagger. So, yeah, that's a survival build. And Silencer is not going to survive this dust. And Bounty Hunter, no, it dies to one last hit. And we have here Axe, not enough, no, cooldown. Gets caught off by, Tinker did die though to Axe's Battle Hunger. Are they going to get disrupted now?
It's such a bullshit ability. I hate that thing so much.
Well, Axe just keeps going. He just keeps going.
Yep, he's got a Vanguard, so why does he care about towers? Or Nyxes? Or support heroes? Well, probably...
Well, he's gonna survive. It seems like he's gonna survive. I don't know.
Oh god.
Might be, well...
There's that Vanguard for you.
If he goes...
He has nowhere to go.
If he goes in the trees, yeah.
That was hot.
And Worst is... What are you doing? Blink, double blink. See, one blink, two blink. See, that's amazing. It couldn't be possible if he didn't have two blinks. He made it. Bounty Hunter was waiting for him, but that didn't matter. And are we going to see a reverse polarity? No, there's no mana. Magnus doesn't have mana.
You really want that double blink to be viable, don't you?
Well, it's pretty cool. At least that. Give it that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Reverse polarity hits everyone. Scream hits everything. Magnus, is it going to die to... Yeah, just one last hit, but everything dies except for Tinker. That was a triple kill for Queen of Pain. So I think he's doing well. I think he's doing well, man.
I don't think the Blink Dagger is why he's doing well.
Well, yeah, but it's pretty cool.
That was just a really good setup by Dandy.
Okay,
And a little bit of luck with the Invis rune, but hey, luck's part of Dota.
Yeah. He has Perseverance, so I guess a Lincoln, but why the hell would he get a Lincoln?
Because Lina likes Lagunaing her.
Oh, that makes sense, right. But still, I don't... I mean... That's true, but I just don't see him getting a Lincoln now. Unless he's planning something really stupid, which is totally possible, or a Bloodstone, or who knows. You know what, I'm just not going to try and call it, because what's the point?
Yeah, after all, it's not like Ghost needs good items to be a good Queen of Pain. I mean, she has a Blink Dagger, but she still 10 to 2.
Hey, Blink Dagger is freaking awesome. You saw that help him get away and get insane initiates. And yeah,
yes.
Obviously he's doing.
And then she got a triple kill without ever using it.
Well, that's just team fights, man. Magnus with his reverse polarity.
Yep, really good hero right now, especially with those latest buffs.
Yeah, I can't wait to see him in pro plays. I mean, this is somewhat of a pro game, but no, not really.
Well, it's a game with pros. If that's your definition of a pro game, then maybe.
Well, let's see bottom. What he just empowered Havorst, which makes sense, I guess. But okay, let's see what happens here.
Still gives bonus damage. You don't really need the cleave.
Yeah, but cleave is awesome. And now that glimpse did work, Queen of Pain dies immediately. That ultimate goes on CM, but it's not enough to kill her. Queen of...
Wow. You don't hear that often. A Laguna Blade on Crystal Maiden's not enough to kill her.
Well, I guess it's just level 1. And Tinker finishes the job. What is Magnus doing? He's just standing there. And
I think he's just taking a shower under the cold.
and Silencer... No, he's not going to get Bounty Hunter. Glimpse back. Nyx. He's going to destroy him. Yep. Axe finishes off Disruptor with his ultimate. Finally making
Nyx
it.
already got a Shadow Blade. That's pretty well farmed.
Yeah, Nyx is doing well. I mean, if we go
Nyx
to the net worth...
His net worth is, yeah, it's actually higher than anyone on the Dire team.
That's interesting. I mean, what's his kills death? He's not amazing, but I guess he's been farming pretty well. I guess everything together makes him farm pretty well. Because last hits
in the jungle.
Yeah.
The Hand of Midas. It's pretty good.
Hand of Midas definitely helps.
Although the choice of a low Dar's Edge is a little bit questionable, but I guess it's not the most questionable thing in this game.
Yeah, you can't say anything with Blink Dagger and Face Beats on Queen of Pain. And Axe dodges the stun very professionally. It is Puppy, but is he going to make it? Nope. Laguna
Got
Blade?
that Vanguard?
No, Laguna Blade disintegrates him. Great reverse polarity skewer ultimate. The skewer almost pulled him out of the ultimate of Queen of Pain.
Didn't it?
I don't think
I swear that thing missed, but it must have hit because he got all...
I think it hit because they killed everything.
Yeah, and that animation is just screwed. And hey, if Shadow Blade helps to escape, then...
Well, no, they had Lifestealer... he did use his Shadow Blade, but it was...
Dandy does not like being glimpsed. Dandy does like being glimpsed.
He's pissed off. Yeah, there's been a lot... Oh, he jumps in. He just jumps in. He's pissed off at that Disruptor. Man, he's pissed off at that Disruptor. Is he gonna get it? No!
That's a little bit too pissed off.
That's pissed off. And he buys back. That's a rage buyback. That's exactly a rage buyback. Blind love.
No, that's not a rage buyback. That's just, you know, if you're gonna die.
Well, there's been a lot of talk here. Pikachu, Crystal Maiden she's just sad. I mean, man. Doom Hunter. Disruptors. There's been a lot of talk here. We got laser beams. Looking a bit back. And the Radiant are going for tower in the mid. They haven't actually gotten any tower so far, so let's see what happens. Queen of Pain jumps in, double blinks, because that's viable. Doesn't actually do anything. Magnus goes for Disruptor. As Queen of Pain dies because of the Disruptor ultimate. Magnus on the run. Laguna Bladed. Axe alone against 4 heroes. He has a DD, but that doesn't really do much for him. A horse jumps in again, jumps out.
Axe almost helped Dandy that team fight.
Axe did get Bounty Hunter though. And Silencer did get Tinker from behind. Silencer keeps coming from behind. that sounds good. And he's...
How you make it sound.
Yeah. And his Nyx has a Shadow Blade. He's going to go for it now. He chooses to go back, rightfully so, because he'll die. Or goes back in for Crystal Maiden. Has Rage once more. Nope. Lena, though, got the Crystal Maiden. That was a scream that missed completely.
Yep.
And he's getting
miss completely.
Getting burned for it. Oh!
And
Silencer did get him.
Finds him.
Yeah.
So bad.
So hey, we've evened out. I think we've evened out. Let's take a look at the graphs. We're still in favor of the Dire. The Silencer going to die. Silencer dodges the Dragon Slave, but no, he doesn't.
There's a rock.
Disruptor dies to Magnus with his ultimate. Yes.
Not sure whether polarity on a disruptor is really worth it, but hey, if you're Dandy, you don't care.
He got the kill, man. He got the kill. And if
After
we look
all,
at the graphs, it has been very much up and down. Still the Dire with about 3,000 in terms of experience, and Gold still about 3,000. So they have a lead, but it's not huge. It's definitely not 10 plus K like last game, so this is a bit more even.
And if you consider that part of that lead goes to Gwost's Blink Dagger and Perseverance,
and
you might even argue that it's not a lead at all.
Dude, he has a broadsword, he's going Battle Fury.
Why the hell would you go Battle Fury?
He has Battle... Come on, he's going broadsword. He's going Battle Fury.
I mean, if you're going hard carry co-op, at least go Mom and Chrysalis, like...
No, dude, he wants bonus cleave from Empower. Empower gives you cleave and Battle Fury, so that's super cleave from ranged attacks. That makes perfect sense.
Except for the part where ranged attacks don't cleave. But other than that, it makes perfect sense.
Still very cool. Nyx overextending here, I think, though they did get Crystal Maiden, but overextension, he's kicking their asses. I apologize.
That's just called extension.
Yeah.
It's overextension if you die. It's extension if other people die.
Yeah, they just kick their asses. This came in. Silence is probably going to die here very quickly. Nyx just leaving him for Lena. That's nice of him.
I think he was just trying to time the last hit, but Lena is better at that.
Definitely. And Nyx on Queen of Pain here gets her very quickly. Does he have a Skull Dasher? Yes, he does. Because he stunned her. Well, I think this is a turnaround, man. 4 people dead on Navi's side. I guess that cockiness doesn't always pay off. I mean, especially when you go Queen of Pain Battle Fury.
Yeah, it's not just that. It's also that the Navi side has pretty much been spreading around, farming everywhere the last few minutes, whereas the Radiant has been pretty much organizing some good ganks, good team fights, and good pushes, and they really paid off in their favor. The last initiate was actually 3v5, and it's like Ghost and Pub just didn't feel like coming. They don't even have TPs.
And that was Magnus wasting his ultimate on, I don't know if it's a waste, on Tinker. And he does get him solo, because Tinker has no HP. And why a drum? Durum, that is.
That was not Durham they killed. And if you also noticed, Puppy has bought a Dagon.
Puppy's bought a Dagon. Hey, that's viable in Axe. I mean, you want to Dagon and then kill, right?
Well, I guess you might as well. What the hell is Chillax doing there?
It's fine. It's fine on him. It's not a Blink. It's not a Battle Fury on Queen of Pain.
That is true. There are worse heroes to get a Dagon on.
Definitely. Yep, Roshan dies, and Silencer gets the Aegis. I guess he's the carry. Well, it makes sense according to his builds, and I guess he's getting Ghost Scepter and E-Blade, which is pretty good. I mean, now that E-Blade works on your primary attribute, Silencer gets a lot of intelligence, so it's a nice
Although on the other hand, Silencer doesn't have a way to break his own Ethereal Blade, because you don't just Ethereal the guy you're hitting, you also Ethereal yourself, so...
Glyph's Wisdom isn't a spell? I'm not entirely sure about this, actually. I think Glyph's Wisdom is considered a spell, so he can cast it. I'm not sure, though.
Oh yeah, that's true. You can manual cast through the bench thing.
Yep, you can. So it is viable on him. So at least someone's doing something viable. Magnus is going for Battle Fury, it seems. I don't know, he has a Claremore.
Yeah, but that's actually also pretty viable, since Magnus is about the only hero in the game who can reliably get a lot of people right in front of him to make the best use of Cleave.
Yeah, that's why he has it as one of his abilities, because that synergies really well. And I guess mid trade-off, mid tower for bottom tower, second tier. While Worst farms, and hey, he has his Battle Fury, man.
Has fallen.
Great, so now we can start not cleaving people.
Especially if he gets in power.
Especially if he gets in power.
Totally not cleave people.
Although I've heard people actually condone a Battle Fury build on some int heroes because they say, well, it's pretty cheap, it gives regeneration, and considering its damage...
That's a very, very weak case. Unless you're Dark... I mean, Intelligence Heroes, if you're Dark Seer, maybe.
Well, I've heard people make it on Windrunner.
I'm pretty sure...
The build-up is nice, and it's decently efficient damage, but yeah. If you're doing that.
Yeah, did you see Lena just waiting for Queen of Pain, and then Queen of Pain...
I don't know if she was waiting for Queen of Pain.
I think she was, because she almost killed her solo.
Yeah, but she was standing there for almost a full minute. I did see you standing there, but I'm not sure if that was waiting for Queen of Pain. Who knows, though?
Yep, funny how BK being out here. Lifesteal destroy Magnus. Navi is not doing well, man.
Yeah, this somehow turned into a team fight that somehow went into the Radiant's favor. I'm not exactly sure how this happened.
Yeah, there was not on Magnus Reverse Polarity. And Disruptor just got everything, and what a miss of Sonic Wave, and she just dies immediately to Nyx. He has Abyssal Blade. And Sus is going to drop in about 2 seconds. There we go. Solid.
At least Close made up for that one scream that really shouldn't have hit by 2 screams that completely didn't hit.
Abyssal Blade on Nyx, and that was a team wipe. I mean, they all died.
Yeah, that's the definition of a team fight. It's when everyone dies.
A team wipe.
Yeah.
So, Nyx here going to buy something. Yes, he is. And he's getting that lovely Hyperstone. So he's very scary. I mean, he was scary up till now, but now he's maybe terrifying, I'd say.
This Nyx has 50% more net worth than the next guy on the Radiant side.
I'm going to give Crystal Maiden 1, 2, 3 seconds. Actually, I thought it'll take 2. I honestly thought it'll take 2.
Wow. Yeah. You could almost call that Crystal Maiden tanky. Almost.
Almost. Well, yeah, she does have a Bracer and Power Treads. That's nice, I guess.
That's decently rich. That's Crystal.
Yeah, looking at the net worth, it definitely changed up. Even Bounty Hunter has very nice. He has, we saw his BKB. He has a drum. That was a huge glimpse for Magnus. He's tracked, stunned, kinetic field, ults, but only gets Bounty Hunter and still dies. Queen of Pain is tracked.
RP.
Queen of Pain is tracked. Double Blink gets her away safely.
That double blink dagger is good against track when you don't get owned immediately. Ringing endorsement right there, folks.
Well, Silencer has a gem, still no E-Blade. Crystal Maiden being a support, as she should be. That's sexist, man.
Dire's bottom tower.
It's only sexist if you say that Cindy's girlfriend is a support, as she should be.
Dire's
Okay, so I didn't say that. I wasn't sexist.
No, that was me.
And yeah, Bounty Hunter and Lifestealer just doing whatever they want. Queen of Pain, tracked, links away. 2 towers in a row, very easily. Lifestealer does a ton of damage now.
bottom tower is under attack.
This is actually gonna be pretty difficult for Navi to get back into this game, because
If they'll play a perfect game, I mean, and play together as a team like they know how to do, they can totally turn this around. It's not that much dipped back. Let's look at the graphs again. Yep, almost 5,000 in terms of experience towards the Radiant, and 2,500 gold.
Mhm.
So it definitely is going towards the Radiant right now.
And the issue for Navi is also that their gold is divided pretty badly, because a lot of their net worth is spent on survivability items. Like, the axe is pretty rich, but what he's got is a Ghost Scepter, a Vanguard, a Blink Dagger, and a Dagon. And then the end is getting picked off again.
Yeah. And so many blinks going on. Is Nyx gonna kill them all, or is he... Shadowblade doesn't help him.
And that's a pro move. Blink into the trees to escape Nyx, then blink right back out again to kill him.
Yeah, Tinker healed up, and he's going to drop very quickly. Is he going to manage? Wow, that was so close, getting Queen of Pain, but he did not get her. So, still even game can still go both ways, definitely. Especially if Navi managed to pick off Nyx, which is exactly what they did.
There is the upside that the Tinker has pretty much nothing. He's trying his best to build a Sheepstick, but he's already got 14 deaths. He's not having a very nice game.
Yeah. But he does have 7 kills and 19 assists, so he's fine. But definitely not amazing. And
Yeah,
Queen of Pain with a Claymore, is she going double Battle Fury? I mean, I really don't know anymore.
I sure hope not.
Ultra Cleave!
Cleave does stack. Multiple Battle Furies does stack, but you still have Queen of Pain, so it won't stack.
See, now... Okay, there's... No, Shadowblade. Okay, phew. At least Shadowblade. I mean, there's funny, and there's just... Really, seriously, that's just stupid, so at least it's not another Battle Fury. Obviously, the first one is stupid, but...
Yep. It's at this point that you realize, okay, I'm gonna actually need some items that are not boring, but actually help me kind of win the game.
It definitely isn't the best thing you could get right now, but... Well, if you talked about survivability and positioning, he has infinity of that. And Disruptor is going to die. Almost infinity, yeah. Disruptor dies immediately if Queen of Pain and Axe. Nyx comes in, destroys Queen of Pain, and goes for Axe, just streamline.
Because he can.
Because he totally can.
He almost does 300 damage per hit.
Yeah, Disruptor was a bait, apparently. That was not fast enough, that reverse polarity, to save that Crystal Maiden. And they do a lot of damage, but it's not enough. It's not enough. He got
that's actually some interesting synergy. Line everyone up with the reverse polarity, then hit an amazing call and get a bunch of spins.
Not enough, man.
Sadly, when it's a life stealer hitting you while you're spinning, it's not all that efficient.
Yeah, he's level 24 now.
Yeah, and the poor thing for AA in that team fight, he used his Ghost Scepter to try to escape the Nyx, and so Lina used her ultimate, and he pretty much vanished.
Well, I think this is pretty much Arax very quickly, probably might be even more than that.
Unless the Crystal Maiden gets off an amazing ultimate.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll work, and there's no Rage or BKB on the Radiant team. She drops in 3 seconds. Yep, that's Rax. See, Navi, too cocky, doing stupid things. Like
Making
this.
stupid items, like Blink Dagger on Queen of Pain. Because Battle Fury is not the unviable item.
So pro players do incredibly stupid things. I mean, this is really stupid. Getting Dagon 5 on everyone, that's funny. But this is just dumb.
I think the funniest part is also that only half of the team is playing unserious.
Under pain of death.
Again,
Because it's that Dandy is trying to play a pretty good Magnus. He's getting off the best reverse polarities he can, considering the situation.
yeah, but it's not enough. He has no farm. He has no proper farm. And if you look at the net worth again, and
No,
X just pwned Lena. Nyx destroys Magnus. Yeah. Magnus has no net worth. He has nothing, really. He has just no farm whatsoever.
Yep.
And Nyx, is he going to get Silencer in 2 hits? Yep. Silencer bought back.
I wonder how they
Max
try to
ultimate.
main kill this Nyx right now.
No, I don't think anything can kill him. And yeah, Silencer follows him. Nyx just have to pop out and kill him. Just do it. He waited. He could have killed him alone. Oh, he has no mana. That's the reason.
That's
So
a pretty good reason not to kill people.
Yeah. So mid-racks, bottom tower is dead. The Disruptor, did I just see that? Yeah, Disruptor just bought Chrysalis. So now the other team is feeling pretty confident. Interesting.
Yep. Jerem is trying to one-up Quost here.
Well, yeah, Disruptor does have Shadow Blade, which is pretty unconventional, I'd say.
There's actually another Battle Fury flying out.
For a horse? Just kidding. For
Now,
who?
it's for Dandy.
Oh, that's fine.
Maybe he hasn't actually completed it yet, but either way he's going for one. But yeah, that's fine. No problem there.
Yeah, Magnus Battle Fury works very well.
Oh, and Bounty Hunter started the Dagon. Let's see if he can get to 5.
I don't see that happening. But hey, he has 2. Wow, actually he has 2.
I don't want to see that happening.
Lena just has her ultimate all the time. And we have a sheep here. I guess Tinker finished his sheep stick.
Finally.
Crystal Maiden killed by Roshan. What
That's
do you know?
not a pro deny, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
It was actually just AA blocking her, but...
And Nyx is stunned by reverse polarity, but the scream goes off on a rage Nyx. I guess she thought that she could hit him, but he was rage. Just reverse polarity works through rage, I guess.
Yeah, of course, it's an ultimate, and most ultimates stun
Yeah,
through...
work through BKBs and rages. So yeah,
The
Rosh.
funny thing about the Dagon on Bounty Hunt is that it's actually a pretty good tactical choice. Is the majority of the Navi team is running around with Ghost Scepters, or at least Axe and AAR. And punishing a Ghost Scepter with a Dagon, that's pretty decent.
Yeah, I agree, but I think that he can pretty much do whatever he wants now. GG. There we go.
That's so true.
And that's a GG.
And so we see, don't feed the Nyx too much, because even if you're Navi, plus Dandy's girlfriend, that spell the death of you.
I think what we can learn from this is don't get Battle Fury and Queen of Pain.
But do get Blink Dagger.
Basher plus, yeah, do get Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger is awesome. Basher plus Dagon equals Navi counter. Pro teams, listen closely. That's how you counter Navi.
You now know how to win Star Ladder.
Yeah.
Bashers and Dagon.
Season 4, man. Do it. Do it. Okay, so we've been going for an hour and a half. And there's actually one more game. It's kind of long. But there's a lot of interesting things. Oni, what do you say? Go for it?
I say go for it.
Go for it. Let's go for it. If you're still with us, thank you very much for watching. Hope you like this all this nonsense that we're doing here. As we load up our third game, which is also pretty interesting here. The lineups are pretty nice. I think we're going to enjoy Havorst with playing support Leshrac. So that's interesting.
Close on support.
That's
I'm not looking forward to that.
I don't know. I really don't know. This game, I have no idea who won it. Actually, didn't actually watch all of it. Didn't go through the entire game, so we're gonna have to see how it goes. Gonna again jump to 2 minutes. Onin, let me know when you're here.
Ursa Warrior.
Hold on.
I am here.
You're there. I am gonna be at 2 minutes in a second. And okay, are you ready? 2 minutes exactly?
Yes.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, play.
Playing we are.
Lovely. And I'll switch back from my pretty face. I paused there because I wasn't sure if I'm pretty or not.
Of course, you're pretty.
Oh, no.
In your own way.
Okay, I'm not sure if that's a compliment now. Never mind.
Me
Let's
neither.
move on. Okay, let's move on and check out our teams. So, for the Radiant, we got our Na'vi guys. Pikachu, Sand King. Now, they're going to Rosh because if we look at the dire side, SK, Ursa. In case you don't know, this is the easiest level 1 Rosh that you can do. Ursa gets Fury Swipes, SK gets his Vampiric Aura, and they can just take Rosh. So, they didn't even do it because against Na'vi, they're obviously going to check it. So that's exactly what they just did. We got
They probably
SK.
also didn't do it because it's a pub, and why would you be so try-hard?
That's not a try-hard tactic. That's pubbish tactic, I'd say. Isn't it?
Listen, I had a captain who wanted to use every single possible tactic for level 1 Roshan. I call it try-hard these days.
We can see here, before we didn't actually go through all the heroes, we got an Initiator on Keeper of the Light that was kind of out of position. Sand King is going to get another stun, and this is going to be First Blood.
All because he wanted to award the pole camp.
Yeah, he wanted one full camp, and he died for it.
Succeeded.
Yeah, so again, Pikachu, which is Denji's girlfriend, as far as we know, right here, as SK. We got a horse playing Leshrac, as we said. Denny with Shadow Fiend again, in the mid. At the top we have, I don't know how to read that, Juggernaut. Probably right.
I think that says Propir or something. I'm
not Russian.
not all that good at Russian.
Yeah. And we have Lion. These, I have no idea who these are. And for the Dire team, we have a bunch of people that we, again, don't know who they are. It's a pub. So Queen of Pain against Dendi in the middle. So tell me
He's
about
already
that.
spamming her ass off Shadow Strike, and it seems to be working decently for now.
Yeah, I got a bottle for in a second. Just one last hit, and he has a bottle.
Or just a few more seconds.
Yep, that's true. And there you go. Battle, the bottle, and the courier going. And at the bottom we have Keeper of the Light alone against SK and Leshrac. So they're gonna, hey, maybe Avor's gonna carry this, right? Leshrac carry, he can carry. And at the top we have, wow, at the top we have Skeleton King killing Lion. That was.
All you need is 2 stuns and a few creeps to start hitting on them.
Yep. I guess
That's
it was,
exactly what they got.
Yeah, that was a telekinesis, and then followed by a stun, Hellfire Blast. So, let's see, Juggernaut, actually, they should be able to pick off Rubik pretty easily with a stun, but Lion has no, almost a stun? No. Lion has no HP this early. And here we go to our first pause. There's actually 2 pauses in this game, so we're going to speed things up a bit. Just a second as I go back to the cam. Let's go to 8 and 10. Okay?
Okay.
Go to 8 and 10. What happened is Dendi's girlfriend disconnected.
And of course you have to wait for your lady.
Yeah, you have to wait for your lady. Dendi immediately paused the game because he's chivalrous. He is damn chivalrous. And I am at 8 and 10.
So am I.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, play. As we go back into it. So yeah, if we look at the bottom lane, she disconnected. These things happen. This is a pub, and disconnects happen. And
Disconnects also happen in pro games, you know.
yeah, but then they pause and wait for 30 minutes, and here they just continue.
Is she actually back though? She still seems to be disconnected.
Yeah, she is still disconnected.
Huh.
So we're going to see Havor's Micro.
Oh god, I do not want to see Host 9 Micro.
Yeah, let's see how that works out for him. And we're going to wait. There's actually going to be an additional pause pretty soon. I didn't watch the entire game. I did watch some of it. And that's a stun initiate, but Leshrac isn't there to follow it up. So I don't know if that was Havor's microing her, but...
I somehow don't think so.
My blade is swifter.
Yeah, so she disconnected, but she will be back. I assure you that. I haven't seen the end of the game, but let's see what happens here. Keeper of the Light
Not for you.
is probing around here. Let's see what happens. And
He doesn't want
walks
to
up.
get backstabbed by SK again.
Yeah.
And then that's exactly what could have happened, but was he actually...
Yeah, but this is... Okay, now he goes back. That was no one controlling. That was exactly... That is, again, no one controlling, really. But now Leshrac is coming in. Leshrac is coming in, a stun. Are they going to make it?
Oh,
And Leshrac... Yeah, lightning. He got it.
oh,
Not enough. The spark ignites.
And at the top... Oh, what happened at the top?
I'm not
Rubik comes
sure.
in.
I think the Druid probably got initiated on and had to get back to base for being too low HP, but he didn't die, so it's not all that bad.
Mm-hmm.
But the Queen of Pain's dead. Then he's winning mid again.
Well, it is Dindy.
Pretty significantly too. The gold per minute is heavily in his favor. The Queen of Pain's only at 170.
Which one is it? Oh, for a minute. Yeah, he's doing very well. At the top, we see a beautiful Rubik telekinesis into the high ground, but wow, perfect stun by Lion.
It's a really nice stun, yeah.
Yeah,
And a really good voodoo. That
And they're going in. They're going in. They don't care. Ursa, been in the fourth so far. They got him.
Ursa, don't give no shit.
Yeah. And Skeleton King can attack the tower. I mean, he is very tanky for this level.
Well, he probably has to at least keep an eye on that health, because as soon as Rubik gets back, they could easily get a kill.
Shadow Fiend Hasted, he is just going.
I was wondering, why does the Keeper of the Light have a kill? But of course, Sand King's not connected yet, so...
Micro like a god. I guess he didn't micro it at all.
Close. Well, at least he admits it.
Okay, so Havor's cannot micro, so just give him carries.
That's one way to put it.
That's one way to put it. I'm guessing we won't be seeing him getting any pets through Necromonicon or anything like that.
Nope.
He likes his carries, but I'm still pretty sure he can carry Leshrac. I mean, I want to see him carry Leshrac, because Leshrac is super strong. If he snowballs, he can be amazing with an insane Bloodstone.
Yep.
And
Pop that BKB, stand in the middle of 100 people, and they all eventually die.
yeah, we have Sand King still disconnected. He has enough money. I mean, she has enough money, I guess, for boots, but they can't buy it because it comes out of their money, and yeah, they're not going to get Keeper of the Light just because she doesn't have boots.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I think the Queen of Pain just dived Dandy, and diving Dandy is not always a good idea.
Yeah, he's destroying her very, very convincingly, which is interesting. I mean, Shadow Fiend is strong, but Queen of Pain should be able to keep him at bay at least.
Yeah, it really depends on how many Shadow Races you eat, which to a large part depends not so much on your skill, but the skill of the Shadow Fiend you're facing.
Yeah. And at the top, Skeleton King just destroys Juggernaut with the help of Rubik. I mean, didn't have too much HP. Hit, and that's it. He has phase boots and does an incredible amount of damage at his Skeleton King. So his strength,
Especially if he gets a lucky crit here and there.
yeah. Ursa in the forest, nothing special to report really. And at the bottom we have again Sand King, still disconnected. Stuns. Is the shot gonna make it? No, I don't think so. Body block, and ooh, the Shrek is making it. He has faceless. No, and here we go to our second pause. And this is the last one. I'm sorry, this is the last one, and we're gonna go towards 1740. This is a really long pause. Okay, so 1740.
Heading there now.
Yep. 1740.
And I'm there.
Are you there? I am there now. So 3, 2, 1, play.
So it seems that Pikachu is finally back, so they can actually start killing this Cuddle.
Indeed, she is finally back, but she's reconnecting, so she's still seeing the screen. I mean, she's uncontrollable now, but she's still seeing the screen.
I hope she's back soon enough for this Queen of Pain.
I don't know. And she does get an abandon, which is kind of weird. And now she's there? No, she just dies.
Yeah, she wasn't back in yet.
No, she wasn't back in yet. She's probably gonna... I'm predicting... Well, I'm not predicting. I know. She's gonna be pissed. Queen of Pain... With her Scream of Pain
Actually
missing.
misses that scream.
Yeah, let's see what... I think... Stun. Stun to get her.
Damn. If he had that scream, you could have killed him.
Yeah, but he missed it. And now there's going to be a little banter here. Morons, why on pause, waiting 6 minutes. They've actually been waiting a lot more. Ooh, that's harsh.
Yeah, man, that's no way to speak to a lady.
Mm-hmm. Oh, seeing that, I just remembered. That was, I believe it's back here. No, probably be soon. Probably be later. That Dendi jumps to defend his lady. She's a lady, come on. She's a girl.
Don't say it like that. It's just not misogynist.
Be nice. Hey, he did pause the second she went out, and in the middle, perfect stun, raise, attack.
He did a really nice stun.
They just got Rubik. And we have an Invisible Queen of Pain, so are they going to get Dendi here? Probably so.
Should be easy. Just...
Yeah,
Oh, he doesn't actually have Sonic Wave, but it is enough.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of damage on the Zersa, but... Is there another lightning?
Really no, Leshrac gets him with a lightning. He really wants it. And Alina goes back. He got that Ursa. And Ursa doesn't have that much farm. I mean, he's level 6. He's not doing amazing.
I think he could have even gotten the Queen of Pain if he'd stayed around and used his stick charges.
Maybe.
But didn't want to risk it. Want to play
Yeah, there was
safe.
a TP coming in by Rubik, so...
Playing safe is so not Ghost. At least, so not Ghost in pubs.
Well, we have Lion with absolutely nothing standing here. He doesn't have boots, so I don't see how he can contribute much. Juggernaut. I said Juggernaut. Juggernaut limping back to base. SK, wonderful farm at the top, working towards his... wow, the name ran out. Armlet.
The armlet.
Yes, the armlet.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well. His GPM is rather decent, 300. It's not quite as high as Dendi and Ghost, but it's good enough to compete.
And they're going on Rubik here from between the two towers. They're going to get him. One last hit, or stun, that's it. But Queen of Pain comes in and mops up Leshrac.
Death travels faster than sound.
And Ursa comes in and mops up Lion, so that was 2 for 1.
Are orphans now.
Not all that good a trade.
Yeah, so
Not a
this
good
is
trade at all.
again an even game. A pretty even game. I'd say if we look at the graphs. Yeah, very close, almost no difference.
Yep, the goal is actually just popping into the Scourge, the dire side. I've not said Scourge in a long
And
time.
Avorst was #1, but now Skeleton King with an almost free farm. And Juggernaut, I keep saying Juggernaut, almost killed him, but it's Skeleton King, he has reincarnation, so it doesn't...
Wouldn't even have mattered.
Yeah.
Probably should have actually just stayed around, eaten that death, and turned around and killed him. Probably could have made that happen.
Maybe. Well, Juggernaut has his ultimate up. So he can't spin an ult. But
The first level ultimate is...
that was very, very close. Stun and spin. He did spin, but he's going to die for it. He's going to pay for it. Yeah. And he drops... No, he's still alive.
Nothing like a spin on Rubik. Too bad he's not all that good at
Yeah,
spinning.
that looks great. That always looks lovely.
Dire's structures are fortified.
No, and Dendi in the middle could not get the tower. Was on a really sliver of health, 1 or 2 HP. Almost though, very, very close. Shadow Fiend's attack animation is amazing.
Yeah, doesn't really matter that much though. The amount of gold you get if a hero doesn't blast hit it, it's still spread around the rest of the team.
And this is the funny thing that I saw earlier. I confess. I mean, SK missed stun, and he asked if she's a girl. So she says she-male, and Dendi says problem. So I guess Dendi's girlfriend is she-male.
I don't have any problems with that.
I don't have any problem with that too. But so pretty funny. And she then ults and misses it completely. I don't know what she's doing really.
She expected the Queen of Pain to run towards her, and I think she also expected to have mana for a stun, which she didn't. So
Yeah,
two
no
things
good
going
choice.
wrong there means no one dies, which isn't all that bad really. And hey, look at the Queen of Pain. She's actually got phase boots as well. Let's see if we can get a blink dagger
come
off.
on. Not again, but this isn't Na'Vi, this is...
True, this isn't Ghost being really mad at Durham and Chillax. This is just the Queen of Pain.
And at the top lane, Juggernaut and Skeleton King. Ooh, Shadow Fiend. Ursa. Yeah, they jumped Ursa with stuns. And
The
Dindy
range on Leshrac's lightning is so high.
the damage on Leshrac's lightning?
The range on it,
Oh,
it's...
the range. Yeah. And Skeleton King tries to go for Juggernaut here, but everybody's coming, so he just dies. And Rubik jumping into 4 heroes, he's going to pay for this mistake. Lane getting hit by the tower, but that stops. And that's top
I
tower.
don't think that Rubik thought there would be 4 people there. I think he was more counting on 2.
Well, he saw 3 people at least.
Dire's top tower
At the least he
has
saw 3
fallen.
people. And
Well, I assume that he started TPing in without Ghost in vision, but even then he should have seen that the Ursa was picked off by 2 people in the forest, so he should count on at least 3 people there. Probably just some bad map awareness.
well, you can't have bad map awareness against Na'Vi. It's Na'Vi.
Yep.
Gotta
Well,
take
it's
that.
half Navi and 2 randoms.
It's still enough of Na'Vi. And top tower is getting demolished here. There's no fortification to hold them off. There's just Rubik and Queen of Pain here. Are they gonna get it? They leave it out of the Nye range, and we can easily see Ursa here trying to get Roshan, and SK is gonna help him. So Roshan is gonna drop very quickly. And Shadow Fiend going bottom. They want to get
There's a
Keeper.
Radiant Ward, and it should have seen it though, so I'm surprised that they aren't trying to contest it.
Well, they're... I don't
Maybe they're
know.
more-
Maybe they don't think they can, or maybe they didn't see it. But that's
I
weird.
think they must have not noticed now. Or maybe it could have been that Ursa smoked in, I didn't see if he did.
He's full. His items. Oh, actually, I just
Regeneration.
might be that he smoked in. But Skeleton King did walk in. I'm pretty sure of that. So
Yeah.
it's weird that Na'Vi didn't pay attention to that. Maybe they just thought they can't do anything. But I really don't know. You know, I really can't say. And
Yeah,
Lion,
maybe it's mine.
Lion
Maybe
got
they
a missed stun, and Skeleton King gets. Lion pulls up his ultimate a second before Ursa kills him. Ursa can't do anything because Sand King is standing there. So SK is dead. Ursa wants Smoke Blood. Stunned. Ults. SK ults. It's gonna go off, but it's not gonna be enough. And
Wow.
that Illuminate gets Dendy.
That's Illuminate.
Yeah.
It already clipped him earlier in the fight, and now it just finishes him off.
Ursa very low HP. But he goes back in for Juggernaut, because Juggernaut is alone against 4 heroes. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. He has his ultimate. But
Do it.
It won't do much. It's just 3 jumps. I mean, he's level 8.
Kill the Ursa.
Does he manage
No,
to
he's
run
just
away?
running. He's
Oh,
just
but
running.
Mana Leak, though. Mana Leak. He's got picked off by the Rubik from the high ground.
Yeah,
Queen of
that's
Pain.
good.
And Scream, a perfect spin to miss the Scream. Is he going to make it? I doubt it. That Ursa is scary.
If he gets out of this, I'll be very surprised.
Yeah.
This Ursa's nope, he's dead.
Queen of Pain.
Flying just too late. And now he's probably going to pay as well.
Yeah, he's
Shadow
gonna
Strike
die.
on it.
We have Leshrac and SK coming in, but I don't know what they can do. And Dindy's here. Are they going to stun? Yeah, stun hits only Keeper of the Light. Then Leshrac stun hits everything. Dendy coming in with a wow. Picks off everything. Ursa reincarnating.
Those are some pretty nice races.
Yeah, wonderful raises. And they pick off all 4 heroes. That's triple kill for Dendy.
You ask what they can do? Well,
Yeah.
this is what they can do.
They can kick their ass. It's still Na'Vi, man. Still Na'Vi and girlfriends.
She's also a part
Yeah, she's a part.
in spirit.
At least in spirit. And we did find out, preparing this episode, that Dendy is a great boyfriend because he plays a lot with his girlfriend. Or she's a great...
Yep.
Actually, it makes more sense that she's a great girlfriend playing with him, isn't it?
Oh, it's a bit of both, probably. It's just a nice couple.
Aw, so cute. Let's look at items a little bit. Keeper of the Light is fine. He has his mechanism. SK with his armlet just like he wants to. Rubik has absolutely nothing, which makes sense. Queen of Pain with Phase boots, really.
Dire's courier has been
Yep.
killed.
Dire's courier has been killed. I think this was Pikachu killing him. Pretty sure.
Yep, I have no idea what he was doing there, but he got a courier, so it's worth it.
Got it. Havorst has a Yule Scepter, so that's cool. Seems like normal items here.
Well, an Eel Scepter on Leshrac isn't all too normal. The movement speed is nice, but it doesn't really help with your carry potential all that much.
Well, not with your carry potential, but Yules and then stunning if you time it right, and I'm pretty sure Havorst knows how to time it right, is pretty
That is
cool.
pretty nice, yeah.
Yeah, that is nice. Shadow Fiend looking very, very, very scary with the highest net worth, almost 200 per hit. Ursa is also looking pretty scary. Got his Vladimir's up, level 11.
Yours actually doesn't have a lot of farm. He's just a bit over half of Dendy's, but yeah, he could probably just kill him.
If he gets close enough, yep. And SK just stuns a Shadow Fiend coming in immediately. Is he gonna? Yeah, he doesn't care. But TP's come in, and he's going for it. He doesn't care. He might actually get him. Wow! Solo kill Skeleton King, 2 stuns, just destroys him. Leshrac, though,
Damn, that is someone
missed a
close.
stun, and Skeleton King doesn't care. He has reincarnation, so he's fine.
Dire's bottom tower.
Help comes in. He's going to
Kill the
reincarnate,
Leshrac.
but help comes in for SK as well. So let's see what happens here. The Scream, Leshrac is going to drop. Juggernaut ults, Leshrac is in the air, dies very quickly to stun and Fury, and Juggernaut makes it out alive.
Damn. That's not what you expect to see.
Yeah.
Then he's just getting soloed by a single hero, and then
Attack.
even close suiciding to the same hero.
Yeah, that SK is fearless and has a very nice farm and doing very well. I mean, he's almost up to Dendy with
Yep.
7k to his name. That's lovely.
Yeah, you might actually help them carry the game.
Radiant's middle
Yep.
tower has fallen.
Well, he's a hard carry, along with Ursa. So I'd say if we look at both teams, that I think the Dire has more carry potential here. Though it is close.
Especially because Skeleton King is actually a really good counter against a lineup like the Radiants. Because you've got these really powerful but long-ish cooldown ultimates, such as Omnislash, Requiem, and Epicenter. And if the Skeleton King eats all of those, he just resurrects and then kills all of your team. Unlike any other carry who, when they're dead, kinda stay dead.
Definitely. Well, that's a nice thought. It's an interesting thought. Let's see how this develops, though, because Na'Vi, it's Na'Vi. I mean, come on.
True, and they do have arguably the better team fight composition. It's got some...
Well, yeah, I mean, SK, he might survive it, but what if the rest of the team is dead? That doesn't actually matter so much.
Exactly.
He did get, Keeper of the Light did get Ursa in, but Ursa dies to too much AoE damage, and Rubik is going to follow him. Queen of Pain comes in, jumps back,
Radiant's top tower.
so she's going to survive. Moonwalk, Ursa is surprised at dying so quickly.
I don't think he realized that there was a fight going on there, and I don't think he's happy about dying to that
Yeah,
fight.
he was farming, and Keeper of the Light just brought him in, and he just immediately died to 4 heroes, so that was pretty uncool. SK farming away his Sanj. And he's building SNY, I guess.
Tower is under attack.
Ew.
Dire's
Yeah, I agree.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, man.
I mean, the stance is totally reasonable. Heaven's Halberd is a really good item on a
Especially
hero like
against Shadow
Skeleton King.
Fiend.
is under
Yeah.
Dire's bottom
You might
tower
want to get a BKB first, but
That was
it's
our-
not really that necessary, because after all, you've got Reincarnation.
Radiant's
And he's actually close to level 16, at which point Reincarnation becomes a 60-second cooldown, which is
Radiant's top
pretty
tower.
ridiculous.
BKB would make sense, though. They have, I mean, the Radiant team has a ton of stuns.
Radiant's top
I mean, they have
tower.
3 stuns and another disable with Lion.
Yeah, it would help him actually survive once he does die and reincarnates and stands in
Wow, they pushed bottom, but that Illuminate and Scream from Queen of Pain just doesn't help. Though they have the ward, so they're all healing up.
Attack.
But bottom lane. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna go in? They're
Come on.
going in. They're going in hard.
Oh,
Ults flying out. They did get SK, but SK is coming back in a second.
Radiant's top tower.
but
And
the Ursa's already dead.
He flies up to the air to. Wow. Illuminate hits everything, so there's a couple
Radiant's
of buybacks here. Thank you, there we go. So that's an even trade, but they didn't actually get any proper ground. I mean, all the ultimates flied, and they didn't actually get the tower or anything, or it was pretty much an even trade-off, and bottom was hit a little bit for them. So Navi's not doing that well.
Yeah, and if this continues, if the Cuddle and Gunoping continue doing such great turtling, then the Dire has probably the better late game carry heroes.
Mm-hmm.
At least if the Skeleton King stops making silly item choices like Sanjiasha.
It's not Battle Fury on Queen of Pain, okay?
That it isn't, yes. There is
fine.
worse. And
It's fine on him, especially if it's kind of viable if he makes it into a Heaven's Halberd and Manta style, I'd say. Though he shouldn't. He should make better items, really. I'd suggest a BKB.
I guess his logic is that he's got phase boots and drums already, so
Yeah,
why not
he's very
capitalize
fast.
on your movement speed? But I don't really think Sanjiasha is a really